If you're with a local while vacationing, you're both the foreigner with the sexy exotic accent. Vacation sex is awesome. No fear of broken furniture, stains, or perpetual hatred from neighbors. I relate to this, Jay. I love the fact you could jizz wherever the fuck you want. The stains, you don't need to worry about. That sounds very douchey.
Yeah, what do you mean you don't need to worry? What are you squirting it all over the ceilings?
I'm constantly. I told you, my dick is like a sieve.
Why are you always ejaculating?
I don't know. There's not. I feel like.
I feel like you should not enter my apartment any longer. I don't need that thought.
I have to be very horned up.
I know, but I just don't want to. I don't want to have any part of that.
You don't need to worry. There's not. When if I'm not in a sexual context, nothing's coming out of there.
All right.
I haven't ejaculated in weeks.
All right. I don't need to hear this. Are you doing the FAP thing?
No FAP.
No FAP. You're doing it?
Yeah, I am. I feel very
energized.
Very energized.
You've been a little cranky.
No, I haven't been cranky. You've been cranky.
Last week you were a little cranky.
I wasn't cranky at all.
Yeah. We had a little talk. We had a little tiff.
When?
After we left the studio.
I thought it was a terrible episode.
You thought it was a terrible episode, and you said, I could use some help from you more often.
Oh, that was serious. I was serious.
Yeah. So you were a little crabby then. And then we ate, and then you were in a very good mood.
Do not, first of all, air out dirty laundry on the show. Second of all, do not negate, just because I was in a better mood after I ate, I still stand by what I said.
Okay.
All right. Moving right along. I love that this has become a therapy session for us.
Well, wait. You were talking about your jizz in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof.
Well, it's because they clean everything.
You know what I don't like?
Jizz
I don't like that. I'm like trying to sleep, and I hear next door neighbors making all kinds of shouting
banging
noise,
away.
Banging. I don't need to hear that shit.
I don't need to hear that shit.
Why do people have to be vocal when they're in a hotel room?
Oh God. Yeah. I'm already. I get turned on by those sounds if neighbors fucking though. I like your neighbors fucking. Any other sounds I don't like.
You're very audio-centric.
And it also has to be the time of the night where I'm like not wanting to fall asleep. Because I'm just getting all horned up over there.
So it's almost like you're getting audio porn.
Exactly.
Like Dipsy.
DipsyStories.com/mom.
Oh, get a good discount or get a free month. You're going to get some good shit if you go to Dipsy Stories, especially if you're like Cam and get turned on by audio.
Is it? Yeah, I think it's .com/mom. It's either that or sex talk. You never know. Check out our episode description. Anyway, moving right along to Caitlin, who says she has not fucked outside of the country. Maybe sometime in the future with
sadly.
You
forgot to mention the sadly.
Yeah, but you also forgot to mention the winky face at the end of that.
Oh, maybe she's talking about you. Maybe she's going to go meet you in Argentina.
Did you see? What is that winky face?
It's a little flirty thing, I think.
I think anytime someone is winking, they're flirting.
And maybe she just thought it was cute. Like I'm going to do something bad.
Yeah, but I don't know. Then you do like a little devil face. The winky face is a specific like, hey, there's something here that I'm not sharing so much.
Oh.
You think, you know what I'm thinking?
You better put the winky faces after your little comments.
All right. How about Katie? Katie says, yes, she's fucked abroad in the Bahamas on a cruise ship, though.
Oh, there you go, Katie.
So not sure if that counts. Does it count, Mother?
Of course. What do you mean? It's still out of the country. You just don't know where you are when it's happening.
Yeah.
Could be like a multi-island cruise.
Yeah, a multi-island cruise. She asks, have you all ever heard of Bliss Cruises?
Oh, the swingers cruise.
Yes.
I have heard of it.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
What's happening on there? People are just fucking away?
Oh, they're just having some fun.
Just couples. It's all couples.
Yeah.
So
and the whole mentality is to be free and easy.
I'm fascinated by there's such a differentiation between the swingers.
Yes.
And the rest in like the poly community.
Oh, yeah.
And the ethical non-monogamy / open community.
Hedonism and different things going on over there.
All different types of people.
Totally. Did I ever tell you that we were approached in Nashville? Deez and I? We were approached by a couple.
Oh.
Who wanted to, and this is before the podcast even.
They wanted to swing with you?
They asked if we're part of the SL community or something like that. I forgot what the
swinging lifestyle?
Yeah, SLS community, yes. And this is after we're talking to them for like a half hour. Deez and I are very friendly to strangers.
Oh, wow.
And they said, are you part of the SLS community? We were like, sure. What's the... We'll join that community. We had no idea what that...
We're community members.
We like to be parts of communities. We had no clue what was going on until I think one of us looked on our phone and we're like, wait, we better let them know we're not part of this SLS
You guys were not down?
No.
Why not?
Because I think Deez being ADD, he's got enough problems focusing. We don't need any extra stimulation.
That's fair.
And me, I have enough. I'm a very focused person.
Oh yeah, my ass.
I don't need to be trying out with a whole bunch of new things. Fantasy is good for me right now.
Okay.
What about you? Would you ever be part of the SLS community?
No, I'd have to have a partner to be part of the SLS.
If you had a partner that you met in Argentina and you brought her back to the United States.
I think maybe in like 20 years, when we're both completely bored with each other.
Why do you think you'd be bored with each other?
I mean, maybe.
You'll still be so happy that you can jizz all over the place.
It's true. I wonder if I'm if I'm finally in a committed relationship, if I'm just going to be like a rabbit, like I currently am.
Yes, you will. You're your father's son.
You think I'm going to be a rabbit?
He told me I'll wake him up anytime, day or night. He's ready to go. I think you'll be the same.
Probably. Here's what Tom says: Bermuda, Canada, China, South Africa, Zambia, Galapagos, Peru,
okay,
and a few others in South America.
Do you know the song Bermuda, Jamaica?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Tom is trying to relive the whole fucking Beach Boys.
Oh,
on that
was Tom, the elder statesman.
Of course, the elder statesman.
Of course,
Tom.
he's been. Where in the Galapagos? You really have to go only on these tiny little cruise ships.
You fucked on one of those little islands.
You can't fucking island. There's iguanas there. There's sea lions there. There's
tortoises fucking
blue-footed boobies walking around. You're not going to be fucking there. When you went there with that?
He's on a cruise. He's fucking on a cruise.
Oh, he's talking about the actual ship. He's not talking about the island.
The motion of the ocean, baby.
He didn't say cruise. He didn't say cruise here.
The excitement of a different culture, beautiful tour guides ramping up fantasy, and the excitement of great food, exciting places, and nice accommodations. I'm fucking with Tom. Tom knows how to live life.
Tom lives life, his best life. And if you guys haven't heard, we had that little sneaky freak elder statesman Tom a couple of episodes ago. So check it out on Sex Talk with My Mom on either YouTube or on the podcast.
That little podcast, Sex Talk with My Mom.
That newfangled ideas.
Yes. Okay, here we got one from Derek. Only been out of the country once. This past spring, the wife and I went to the Dominican Republic on a trip she earned, and it got wild and hot. She had an older friend that said her and her husband managed 4 times, so we had to double that.
Wow.
First night was on our private balcony. She climbed on top of the lounger, and that was amazing. Jacuzzi tub in our room, our double shower, and about only place didn't pull it off was sneaking down to the beach at night. We got to 7 times.
Can I just say that it was probably the best thing because from what I understand, sneaking on having sex on the beach is not a comfortable thing. Tom said it was like a saw on your dick.
Screaming eagle.
Screaming eagle. Don't do it.
We got to 7 times over the 4 days, so sadly didn't win the bet. But boy, that was a magical trip. 7 times. It's a lot of sex. I mean, what else are you doing on vacation?
Well, when I was with your dad on our honeymoon, there was some wild sex going on there.
What the fuck? You just drop that line and take a swig of water? What was that?
There was some craziest hash again.
What's with you and hash?
Hash is a really good
sexual stimulant.
Yes, it's a sexual stimulant for me.
What's going on?
There was some hash that he got
at a honeymoon.
On our honeymoon in Spain. Yes.
Where are you getting hash on the honeymoon?
Your father will find hash wherever.
What's with the hash? What is hash?
He took us into this guy named Archie took us into, your father met him. He said he had some hash. He took us into this back alley. Your father leaves me there and said, I'll handle this from here. And he leaves and he goes into this little tiny room with this guy named Archie and then whatever the dealer of the hash. And there's a big chunk of hash on the table. And all of a sudden the guy whips out this huge knife and he smashes it into the hash.
Oh, my God.
I'm hearing this third hand because Dad said he almost shit his pants.
Second hand from Dad?
Second hand. I'm giving a third hand experience to all you guys.
Okay.
Anyway, he comes out with this chunk of hash.
Whoa.
And he said...
he almost shit his pants?
He almost shit his pants. And we smoked it the rest of the trip. And I got to tell you, there was some good sex going on there.
Underneath the glass?
Under the glass again.
Don't you feel like complete like drug addicts when you start to smoke shit?
This is how you do it. You collect the hash under a glass.
That is so nuts.
Why?
I'm picturing a glass upside down.
Yes, and the hash is inside there.
How are you getting it lit?
You have to stick it on a pin.
See,
like a tack.
This is nuts.
This
is what you'd see in like Pulp Fiction and shit like that.
No, it's nothing intravenous.
What is this? You're putting on a pin and put...
Yeah, you just take the hash, a little chunk of hash, you put a pin in there.
What kind of pin?
To hold it, I guess.
Like a needle?
Like a safety pin.
Okay.
And then you hold it, or I
hate this image, Mom.
Then you light the hash and it starts burning like incense. And then it collects all the smoke under a glass. And then you stick your lips under the glass and you inhale it.
This is nuts.
And then you get a high and you're laughing your ass off.
This is horrible.
For the entire week of the honeymoon, we were almost kicked off buses because of it.
I will not. How did you even get? Where are you doing the hash on the buses?
No, you take it in the morning and it lasts all day.
Oh my God.
I was only 23 years old.
This is nuts. Do you recognize this is nuts?
No,
are you still doing hash?
If I had some, I would.
What is hash?
It's like, I think it's concentrated weed. Like, I think it's like the oil of, it's probably opium. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
What the fuck are you smoking off a pin? You don't even know what drug it is.
I don't. It's either opium or marijuana.
Wait, what is, I'm looking, I'm just
Look up
Googling, what is hash?
Hashish.
Hashish. What is hashish? Definition, origin. Hashish, dry herb powder, hemp leaves.
Hemp leaves. So it's marijuana. I told you it's nothing big.
Yeah, part of the cannabis plant.
Yeah. So what's wrong with that?
Why do you have to smoke it under a glass? It's very weird.
Because it's concentrated. I told you, a friend of ours brought it back from Amsterdam.
Okay, let's move on. I can't
right.
handle the hash talk. It gets me
Hash talk with my mom.
Hash talk makes it weird.